Hey y'all, I'm in the middle of my wash day, but I just really have to make this video because I'm just really getting really irritated right now. And I have to make this video to make things clear because I think a lot of people are just not understanding how any of this works apparently because, yeah. So, very well-meaning people have been making these correlations between Palestine and what's going on in Congo, what's going on in Sudan. And I just want to speak on it. I see a lot of black people specifically, and a lot of black Americans at that, but people from Africa, and as they seriously should, they have been asking the question, why is Palestine more important than what's going on in the Congo and what's going on in Sudan? And I'll explain this. First off, what is going on in Sudan and what is going on in the Congo is of a vital importance. Vital importance. Vital importance. We need to be speaking on that as well. 1,000 trillion%. But we are human, and we can walk and chew gum at the same time. Because Palestinian liberty, freedom, Congolese freedom and liberty, and Sudanese freedom and liberty, freedom for the people in Syria, freedom for indigenous people in this country, freedom for Black Americans, freedom for all of these different groups out here in the world is freedom for us all, because we can walk and chew gum at the same time. So that means that we can have a conversation about Palestine, learn about that, be totally in support of the Palestinians, and then learn about the Congolese, be totally in support of the Congolese, learn about what's going on in Sudan, be totally in support of the Sudanese people, all at the same time. All at the same time. Because unfortunately, and we don't get to choose this, because we all know that if we really got to choose, none of this would be going on in the first place. But unfortunately, we don't live in a bubble where we get to pick and choose which atrocities are going to happen at one time or another. Unfortunately, they end up happening at the same time. At the same time. And I see a lot of people who are just now in 2023, because of what is going on in Palestine, learning about what's going on in the Congo and learning about what's going on in Sudan and trying their best to bring information out there into the world and trying to learn and trying to do what they can. But it's not as simple as you think it is. So some of y'all really need to stop making this an either-or situation. And remember that at the root of all of these things in general is the United States, Britain, a bunch of other places in Europe, and Israel. They all correlate into the horror and death and destruction of so many around the world. Okay? And to not support the Palestinians while saying, but I need to support what's going on in the Congo or Sudan, black people, I need to support my black people, while not supporting what's going on in Palestine is hypocritical, because Israel has a direct hand in what is going on in those places. So you as a black person would want to support the freedom of Palestinians so that you can get rid of Israel, so that the people in the Congo can be safe. Plus, the United States police force is being trained by Israel so they can kill Black Americans. So, I understand as a black person why you are bringing this up, and I understand that black plight never gets the same kind of rallying cry that other people's plight does, and I get it. I 100% understand. But again, one person's liberation is liberation for us all. Getting rid of Israel would help a lot of places around the world, because they have a hand in so much death and destruction beyond what's going on in Palestine. Beyond what is going on in Palestine. So to stand up for the people of Palestine is to stand up for the Congo, is to stand up for Sudan, is to stand up for Yemen, is to stand up for all of these places. So don't pick and choose. It's liberation for all. It's liberation for all. Because if this was happening to you, you would want somebody to stand up for you. So miss me with but I'm only going to support this one thing because they're very underrepresented. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we have to be on everybody's side. We cannot pick and choose. This is not the time to do that. Things are so critical right now. We do not have the time to do that. I'm so sorry, but we do not have the time to do that. And I'm seeing too many people bring that up, and it's very irritating because it's like we can walk and chew gum at the same time. To be pro-Palestine is to be pro-Congolese, is to be pro-Sudanese, is to be pro-Syrian, is to be pro-indigenous, is to, in this country, is to be pro-black. Stop. We're not dividing. We're not dividing. It doesn't make sense. We have too much at stake right now, and we really need to be working together. We don't have time to be doing all of that. So stop it. And our black leaders, the ones that are, for it, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, Angela Davis, etc., have been on pro-Palestine. So miss me, please miss me. And they probably, I'm just going to go on a limb because it just would make sense, have probably been, fighting for, justice for the Congolese people and Sudan and everywhere else. So I'm just going to need you guys to miss me with that stuff because, no, we don't have time for it. We do not have time for it. These little semantics while people die are stupid. And I'm not going to, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are all indigenous and we all deserve to be fought for. And we are. But we are not picking and choosing. No. Because that's just as bad. That is just as bad. We are not doing that. Absolutely. Not on my watch. Not on my watch.